had a good regular season. Underachieved a little bit. We definitely wanted to win the regular season. That was a goal of ours. And I think a couple games here or there that we kind of slipped up or took our foot off the gas. We didn't really get the best start. We could have taken the league. So overall, to be able to get the bye in the playoffs was huge for us, as we ended up seeing. And as a regular season, we did pretty well, and we collected a good amount of shutouts and collected a good amount of wins. And overall, I thought we did pretty well in the regular season. For us to be able to get that many shutouts and only give up that amount of goals, it's still a little bit more than you would like. But at the same time, it just speaks volumes to the defense and how well our leaders did in the back line to kind of make sure everyone was on the same page and really just bunker down, play the type of defense that Ricky was looking for. Yeah, I mean, we got to win. It's a championship, and sometimes players like to step up in those games, and sometimes players kind of shy away. So luckily, I was put in a position where I was able to step up and do my part for the team. And whenever you're going into a championship game, you got to do whatever you can for the team to win. And you saw that from all the way in the front of our team to all the way in the back. So it was a total team effort. But I think that as a full 11, as people on the bench, we all really bought into what Ricky was telling us, dug deep, and pretty much laid everything on the field for us to bring home the cup. It was kind of deja vu because after we scored the second goal to tie it up, the aggregate to tie it up, they scored right away on a very, very similar play. And as it was kind of breaking down in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, here we go again, like this is going to happen again. But the kid who hit it is a good player, but luckily it was kind of on a little bit of a bounce, so a little bit of a volley. He hit it to my right. I was able to just make a quick reaction save, and our defense did a good job kind of bunkering in and eventually clearing it out. So luckily he hit it in a spot where I could save it, and I had a good reaction to the ball. It was great. I haven't played in front of something like that before, and to see that amount of people out there supporting us and even supporting Ralph's mob and getting behind Ralph's mob and doing the chants with them, it was something special. And it's a shame that it took the finals for that type of crowd to come out, because I think all season we've been playing the same way, and there's been games this regular season that have been just as intense as the finals were. So hopefully we put on a good show for them, and next year you'll start seeing more numbers coming out and people in the soccer community getting behind the Rowdies a little bit more. After I saved it, I kind of joked from one of the Will Ferrell movies. It kind of blacked out a little bit. It was just pure joy. All the hard work of all the guys really came to a close there, and it was definitely a fitting end to how hard we worked and how well we've played this whole season. And to have the trophy back in Tampa, it means a ton to the supporters who, I've had people telling me thank you for bringing the cup back, and they've been diehards since the 70s, and to bring it back home where, I know a lot of people feel like it belongs, and I know that there were a lot of past Rowdies there, and I really hope we did them proud and did them justice, that, the name got brought back, but the legacy still continues. So, to have the cup back in Tampa Bay is something really special, because the Rowdies was such a big part of this town back in the day. In 2011, I've said before, everything was kind of up in the air, and I wasn't really sure what was going on. And it took me a little bit. I felt like I started to come into my own towards the end of the season, but last year it felt like a really long season. I was pretty exhausted by the end of it, and but this year, I definitely felt more comfortable with the speed of play, with the players around me, with the team, with everything. And I led the league in saves past 2 years, so obviously I've been doing something right. But this year I definitely felt a lot more comfortable, and the speed of the game kind of slowed down for me a little bit. And I feel like I was able to be more of a leader than I was last year, because last year I was just the rookie who didn't really know much about anything and just kind of stuck to my goal. So over the past 2 years, I felt like I've grown a lot as a player, and I really have the Rowdies organization to thank. Thanks for getting behind us this year. I know sometimes we made it hard for you guys. I know you guys are a lot of diehards like I am with sports teams. So thanks for staying behind us all year. And I know we faced a lot of adversity and things got a little bit bleak at times, but hopefully we put on a good show for you guys and you're happy with how the year turned out, bringing home the championship. And going forward, all I can just say is keep supporting the team, and hopefully Ralph's Mob keeps growing. Hopefully the regular fans that come out keep growing, and just thanks for doing your part to really get behind the team, because without you guys, there wouldn't be a team, we wouldn't have fans, and it just wouldn't be the same. And it's been a joy playing in front of you the past couple of years, and just keep coming out and making this city great for soccer and just making this team great for their supporters.